Hello and welcome to the Daily Meal for Wednesday the 18th of August 2021. Today's video we're going to be doing the post-match stats from yesterday's game. But before that I'm going to bring you the actual match report from the other game that was played yesterday. Millwall Under-23s, they won their first league game of the campaign. They won 1-0, and this is the match report from millwallfc.co.uk, club's official website. It says last gasp victory for Under-23s. Tom Leahy stabbed home an injury time winner as Millwall Under-23s began their 21-22 Professional Development League campaign with a 1-0 win over Crewe Alexandra on Tuesday afternoon. In a 90 minutes that showed echoes of an attack versus defence training game than a competitive game of football, Kevin Nugent's Lions bombarded the Alex goal, spending most of their time on the edge of their own opponent's penalty area, seemingly unable to break down the 11-man Crewe defence. That was, however, until Leahy, first half substitute for the injured Dan Moss, pounced on a loose ball to score the winner in the 93rd minute. Alex Mitchell, Sean O'Brien, Nana Boateng and Leahy all shared the opportunities in the opening 45 minutes. The closest the Lions came was O'Brien's free kick, which was tipped around the post by Crewe goalkeeper Tom Booth. Moss had to withdraw with 34 minutes played after suffering a head injury, with the second half then following the same pattern as the first, as Alfie Allen, George Walker, Junior Tenzia, Jaden Davis and the first half four players continued to pepper the Crewe goal. Mitchell had the ball in the net on 53 minutes but was ruled to be in an offside position. Millwall were denied a penalty 6 minutes from time as the ball struck a Crewe arm inside the penalty area, but just when it looked as though the Lions would draw a blank, Leahy pounced on a loose ball to poke the winning goal over Booth and into the net. Next up for Millwall Under-23s is a trip to Hull City on Monday the 23rd of August, next Monday. But like I said, that's actually being played in a stadium in York, LNER Community Stadium. I'm not sure if it's the stadium that York City play at, but it is in York, not in Hull. And I'll let you know about that on Sunday, because I'm sure it'll be open to the public if you're up that way, if you're in that vicinity, because it's being played at night, so you might be able to go. 7 o'clock kickoff, I believe. So if you're up that way, it might be a Mill game you can get to go to. So the side there was Wright, Walker, Tenzia, Topolodge, Alex Mitchell, Penny, Moss, Allen, Boateng, O'Brien, Davis, and then subs Okoli, Gilmore, Adam Malakai, and Leahy. So they haven't told us which substitutes came on. I'm pretty sure Gilmore got on. I'm not sure. Maybe he did. We know Leahy got on because he scored, but they haven't. I think what they did is they've taken the announcement of the starting lineup and subs from the beginning of the game and just cut and pasted that here, not actually updated which players got subbed off. So there were a couple of cards as well. I was following it live on Twitter, so the referee gave out a few cards as well. So there you go. So what does Paul Robinson say about that? So Paul Robinson speaking to the millwallfc.co.uk about that game that I've just told you about. And Paul Robinson, that's this Paul Robinson, not the other one. We've got two now. So Robbo. Paul Robinson labelled Millwall Under-23s win over Crewe Alexandra on Tuesday afternoon as tough, but his assistant boss was pleased to get over the line with a slender victory in the Professional Development League. Tom Leahy finally poked home the winner in the 93rd minute after an incredibly frustrating fixture for Kevin Nugent's side. It was a tough afternoon and a different test for the lads, Robinson told millwallfc.co.uk. You do face that in professional football sometimes. You face teams who want to come and spoil the game and waste as much time as they can within what the referee would allow them to do. The most important thing in a game like that, though, is you walk off with 3 points and a clean sheet, and that's what we did. The Under-23s began pre-season training with a small group and a number of trialists, but the duo of Nugent and Robinson are now happy with the situation of the squad. I think we're happy with the squad. We feel as though maybe we put a really strong team out to start the game this afternoon. Maybe we are looking for a couple more, but if not, then we've got so many under-18s who are ready to step up. With a couple of injuries, we could be light, but we're happy with the starting 11 today and feel we've got a strong group who can have a good season. So there you go. That was yesterday's Under-23s 1-0 victory at home versus Crewe Alexandra. And now we're going to move on to more of Rowett's comments from following the Fulham game. This is from news@den.co.uk. This was published today. It says, Millwall boss explains Marlon Romeo's withdrawal at half-time and defeat against Fulham. Gary Rowett said it wasn't Marlon Romeo's fault that he was substituted at half-time in a 2-1 defeat to Fulham. Millwall were 2 down at the break when Matt Smith was introduced and Ryan Leonard went to the right side of the defence. The Lions pulled a goal back through Benakovic with 3 minutes left, but couldn't get level against the superior side. It was Marlon's first league start of the season. I felt they were getting in a lot down that side, Rowett said. It wasn't just Marlon, it was running off other people. I probably would have put Danny McNamara on at half-time, but I didn't want to make an extra substitution because I needed to get Smudge on the pitch. So we decided to put Lenny in there for a little while, but what we couldn't do was to be too open and concede another goal. Sometimes it's tactical, sometimes it's not about the individual. Though of course people see it as that. Was it his fault? No, it wasn't. It was the decision I made on the evening. So there's comments from Rowett about taking Marlon Romeo off, and something else is going on with Gary Rowett as well. I'm not gonna bring it up, but the scumbag media, the absolute fucking scumbags that they are, they switched their method of attack because Mill fans are booing the knee. They booed the knee again, and they've already reported on that twice, and nobody seems to give a fucking shit anymore. So they need to change it up and come out with another bullshit story. So what they're doing now is they asked Gary Rowett, will you condemn it? And he basically said, no, not really. And all these fucking scumbag fucking media cunts have been fucking digging Gary Rowett out about because he's not condemning the booing. What's it got to fucking do with him? What has it got to fucking do with him? These fucking scumbag fucking journalists in fucking quotes. Absolute fucking scumbags. Seriously. Just to name a few, Guardian, Metro, even the fucking Morning Star, some fucking rag called London Economic. They're all fucking going on about it. The Metro, what's his name? Sadlier, ex-player, he's fucking digging in as well. Like, you having a fucking laugh? They still don't fucking get it. They still don't fucking get it. But nobody gives a fucking shit anymore because they've already dug out the Millwall fans twice. They did it last year and they did it fucking at the start of the season. Nobody fucking cares. So now they need to fucking put another slimy fucking spin on it. And they're digging out fucking Gary Rowett for not condemning it. And I imagine the next thing to be will be fucking ask a fucking player to condemn it. And then when they don't, it'll be all fucking... They'll fucking go after them as well now. Absolute fucking scumbags they are. Complete and utter fucking scumbags. Sky are the fucking worst. What a fucking joke Sky are. They've gone all fucking SJW because they were employing 2 people. Keys and Griffith? Keys and Andy Gray. They who used to do the Premier League coverage, and it turns out they were fucking saying all kinds of fucked up shit behind the scenes, and they all fucking knew about it and fucking let it go on. But one of the girls who's being fucking abused by these 2 fucking scumbags at Sky that they fucking knew about and didn't do fucking anything about, she recorded them and fucking leaked it. So now fucking Sky have fucking had to turn over the other leaf because they were fucking letting this shit go on. These fucking people taking the piss out of people at work, especially the women. So to save their fucking reputation, Sky have gone all fucking SJW. They fucking paying for fucking netball, bigging up women's football, putting all women's presenters in, injecting them into fucking Soccer Saturday. Getting rid of all the fucking people who are worth watching. Letizia, Kamara, all those fucking people. They fucking kick them out and bring in all these fucking women who nobody gives a fucking shit about. I don't want to watch them. Who wants to fucking watch them? Absolute fucking scumbags, Sky Sports. Absolute fucking scumbags. Anyway, so I'm not going to bring any of those stories up, but there's untolds of them, all digging out Gary Rowett. So, but we're going to move on now to the post-match stats. Here we go. So, this is from Experimental 361. It's the expected goals over the length of the time of the match. Millwall in blue, Millwall the blue line, Fulham on the yellow line. When the line goes up, that is basically a chance on goal. The circles are actual goals, and you can see the expected goals for Fulham were 2.5, for Millwall 0.5. So we actually overachieved because our chances were absolutely abysmal, and we actually got half a goal more than we should have done, and we kept Fulham down from 2.5 to 2, so that's not bad. But you can see here, so it looks like a flat line for Millwall, but George Saville had a shot in the first minute from about the halfway line, and you can see there it kind of ticks up a little bit, and then it's a flat line. So that was the only shot we had in the first half. We didn't have another shot in the rest of the half, and you can see Fulham had some massive chances here. The line's going straight up. There's one on about 35th minute in the first half, straight up, beginning of the second half. That was massive line going up there. I think that might have been Bar or Ballard's getting off the line, and you can see Millwall not really much going on for Millwall. I think we see in I showed you this here, was it this here? So, but we couldn't be too open and concede another goal. So he's made the changes to attack, but he's still told the players to defend a bit, and you can see that here. So we made the changes at half time, but we didn't really do anything until the 60th minute. So he's told them, so he's made the changes, but said, don't actually change the way you're playing, just keep it tight. Why? We're 2 fucking goals down. And then from 60 minutes, then something on. Had a couple of shots then. Then we didn't have another shot from about the 61st minute to, what was it, 80th? That flat blue line, that's us not having any chances on goal. And then you can see here, from about the same time, 80th minute, Fulham didn't have another shot on goal. And we had 1, 2, 3, 4, including the one that got the goal. So there you go. We gave them a little bit of scare, but it was too little too late, probably because of this flat line at the start of the second half, where Rowett's told them, "Oh, still keep it tight though. Don't actually try and attack," even though I brought Matt Smith on. But there you go. So here we go. This is from infogoal.net, and they actually go 2.7 XG for Fulham, 0.35 for Millwall. So more for them and less for us. And here are the match events. So Mitrovic 3 minutes scored, Carvalho 8 minutes scored, then Marlon Romeo got a yellow card. That's probably another reason why he got taken off. They made a change and we made a change at half time. And I think they were saying on Sky Sports that geezer who came on was cost them 30 million. And Guiza, I think 30 or 13, I'm not sure. So we see Romeo coming off for Matt Smith. Malone got booked, and then the next change is coming on 81, and then we scored. And then 2 bookings for us, 2 bookings for them. And they did get rattled. They took off their attacker to bring on another defender. We did rattle them a bit in the end. Let's have a look at the lineup and the ratings from infogoal.net. So, okay, that's interesting. So, poor ratings all round, except for Ballard, Cooper, Afobe, and Biakowski. And the lowest was actually George Saville, 5.17. And then Leonard, and then Kifton Bell, or Murray Wallace, Yeah, Murray Wallace, when he's bombing down the left wing and he didn't cross it in straight away, cut back. So what was that about? So a Foby 7.05. I can't see where they want that rating for. Matt Smith coming on 6.49. Decent enough. But they've given Mac the Mara 5.05. He came on in the 81st minute, didn't he? So okay then. So moving on. Stats. The numbers. Possession. 38 for us, 62 for them. Attempts on target. 2 for us, 5 for them. Now that's going to be a lot better for us then, because if we've only had 2 attempts on target and scored 1 goal, that's 50%. So attempts off target, 4 for us, 5 for them. Block shots, 1 for us, 6 for them. So we blocked 6 of their shots. As the defenders were bang on fire, especially, and goalkeeper saves as well. Look, 3 for us, 1 for them. So we defended for our lives, and we still ended up getting absolutely smashed. Total passes 348 to 607, nearly double. Completed passes was double, 251 to 516. Wow. That is insane. That is insane, the number. So generally, well, I suppose it is 607 to 517. They passed the ball 516 times. 516 times. That's double what we did. Double. That's insane. That is insane. Can they keep this? Can they keep this up all season? They would play at a frantic pace, don't they? Maybe they might burn out. They want to watch they don't fade out. The end of the season. So fouls, 11 for us, 11 for them. So we had the same amount of fouls, but oh look, we got 4 yellow cards. They only got 2. That's interesting. Let's have a look at the map. We know it's not going to look good, but so this is overall. So our goal was the little yellow thing. So you can see our chances very small. Means that they want very good chances, not had higher chance of going in. You can see here. What just happened there? So you can see here the chances for Fulham. Their better chances didn't even go in. They scored this one here. That was 11% chance of going in. They scored this one here, 22%. Nearly all of their shots were inside our area. They really were like trying to pass it, and kind of walk it into the net. Not really any long range shots, just 3. And I think one of them ballooned over. That was probably the Anguissa, wasn't it? I'm not too sure. It's not clicking on it. It's so tiny I can't even click on it. Oh, it was Anguissa. He's just too lazy, and he just, I'll shoot from here, and it was just way over. So the fairness rating 82.49. That was a fair result according to that. So let's have a quick look. First half. There you go. We had 1 shot in first half. That little yellow dot halfway up the pitch. That was Jules Saville's shot in the first minute. I can't even. It's so tiny. I can't even click on it. There you go. Jules Saville 1 minute, 2% chance of going in. That was our only shot in the first half. And here's Fulham. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. 2 of them went in. 2 of them were inside the 6-yard box. Crazy. So second half, gonna look a lot better for Millwall. There you go. All centered around the penalty spot area, kind of. That would be probably Matt Smith, or from free kicks and corners, Jake Cooper, Jed Wallace is there, Matt Smith there, Benekafobi, that was the goal. This one here is Benekafobi. You can see Fulham. So they had a really good chance there. That was Cavalli on 57. That was 50-50 chance of going in. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then eight chances inside our area. And we were defending for our lives. Absolutely defending for our lives. But you can see we changed formation. We went from 5-3-2 to 4-4-2. But it only resulted in 2 extra chances to Fulham. In the first half, they had 6 chances. In the second, they had 8, and then the 2 shots from outside the area. That one, and the one I told you about before. So they only had 2 more shots, but we had a lot more because we were playing with another attacker. We were playing with Matt Smith. How is that not a fair trade-off? Why are we not playing 4-4-2 more often? The defenders are good. They can defend. Get them to work, especially with Marlon Romeo's not on the pitch. So I brought you that. Quickly moving on to this. This is WhoScored.com. Match report. So match summary. Strengths for Millwall. No strengths from last night. Fulham were effective at creating goal scoring opportunities from through balls. Weaknesses for Millwall were aggressive, lost possession often. Fulham, no weaknesses. Styles, no styles for Millwall. Fulham played with width, dominated possession, favoured short passing, favoured through balls. Indeed. In here they have attempts 7-16, 6-12 in open play, 1 set piece to their 3 set piece. So we only have 1 set piece, so we got Matt Smith on and we're not really getting any set pieces in. Counter attacks 0 for us, 1 for them. And you can see here our conversion rate was actually better. It was actually better than Fulham's. Because they had 16 shots, they only scored 2 goals, that's 12%. We had 7 and scored 1 goal, that's 14%. Our conversion rate of shots to goals is actually better than them. It's really, really interesting, isn't it? Here you go. Attacking down the right side, both teams. Shot direction, us straight down the middle mostly, and them as well. Okay. Shot zones. So for us, you got that, and for them, a lot more. Okay, 19% inside the 6-yard box. Crazy. Player positions, just a complete jumble mess from Millwall. Crazy, yeah? But look at this. Defined formations from the Fulham team. Know what they're doing and know who's playing where. Basically, it looks like they're playing 3-4-3. Kind of, sort of. But you look at Millwall just trying to pack the middle of the pitch. Insane, absolutely insane, isn't it? Crazy. Okay, so let's move on now to the board, the chalkboard. Where is it? Here you go. Match center. So man of the match, Cabano. Not Carvalho. He just missed out. Even though Carvalho got a goal and an assist, and he only got 8.3. But Cabano only got an assist for 8, got 8.6. I wonder what that's about. Probably tackling or stuff. You can see Gazaniga 6.0, a low mark for him. Probably due to him only facing 2 shots on target and one of them going in. Could that be a weakness of Fulham? Having a shit goalkeeper. But let's turn our attention to Millwall. So this website gives Millwall's best player as Danny Ballard. And then a Phobie. Again, another high rating for a Phobie. Probably just because he got that goal, that's bumped him up probably another point. If without that goal, he'd probably be on 6.4. But to be honest, yeah, I don't know if you haven't seen it yet. Matt Smith headed the ball towards him and just hit him in the face and went in. He literally hit a phobia in the face and went in. He had no idea what happened there. Didn't have a clue. So that's surprising to see a phobia score so high. I wasn't really impressed with him last night. I was impressed with Danny Ballard. He got clearance off the line. I agree with George Saville. He really went missing yesterday. Really didn't really do much. Again, Jed Wallace being changed around to the right wing, didn't like that. Didn't really do anything after that. And Marlon Romeo 6.1. But look at Matt Smith. Matt Smith coming off the bench to get 7.5 to get the second highest score from Millwall player there. Okay, so let's have a quick look at total shots. Who had the shots of the match? So Phobie 2, Jed Wallace 1, George Saville, and then Cooper. But Fulham, look at that. Front four players know what they're doing, and they do it well. Possession, match possession. Seri 8.8. 8.8% of the match possession for himself. That's interesting. That is interesting. Maybe he was the key to getting involved with them. Stop him getting on the ball. Maybe do a man marking job on him. Let's have a look at Millwall. So, Cooper on the ball a lot. Ballard as well. But low numbers all round, really. So, pass success percentage. Now, last season this was won nearly every week by Ryan Woods for Millwall. Ryan led at 87. That's interesting. He didn't really do a lot. He didn't look too good yesterday. Well, not many of the players did, but particularly Biakowski, that's quite high. Probably because Matt Smith coming at half time and 45 minutes he had someone to actually kick the ball to. Interesting. So Marlon Romeo 69, Jed Wallace 60. You cannot be giving the ball away against a team like Fulham. Really cannot. Just kick it into the fucking stand rather than just giving it away to them. Dribbles, look at this, 3 to 20. 3 to 20. That is insane. Aerials 1. We absolutely smashed him in aerials 1. Look at that, Matt Smith, 11 aerials 1 when he come on the pitch. They didn't like it. Maybe you should have started with Matt Smith. Maybe Matt Smith and Jay Cooper up front. They don't like it up them. Get those aerial duels up front. I don't care if we fucking playing long ball after long ball. Do what you got to do to get a fucking result. Again, no Saville, no Kiftенbeld, no Malone, no Wallace with an aerial 1. Jed Wallace with an aerial 1. Tackles, again, we were tackling them more. We had to tackle them because they were fucking running at us. Running straight at us, dribbling at us. Double the tackles, more or less, 30 to 14. And everyone involved, but high numbers so the tackling being done in the middle of the park. The defenders not really having tackling a lot. Malone, Kiftенbeld, Leonard. Like I said, I was impressed with Leonard. I was kind of, not Leonard, Kiftenbeld. I was really impressed with him. I'm kind of surprised to see that his score isn't that high here. But I really was impressed with him. Corners, so we only had 2 corners. So we got Matt Smith on the pitch and we're only having 2 corners. Dispossessed. So they actually got dispossessed a lot. Quite a lot. Interesting. Us not so much. Well, you got to get the ball before we can be dispossessed of it, huh? And we didn't really do that. Moving on now to the last but not least, player stats as we come up to the 30-minute mark. This is basically what we just seen, but easier to read. And here you go. Top players for Millwall: Danny Ballard, Matt Smith, Afobe, Cooper, Leonard, McNamara. McNamara 6. Come on in the 80th minute. 6th best player. Maybe he should have started. Maybe, huh? Maybe that would have been a good fucking idea. And here you go. George Saville, ouch, 5.96. George Evans, 6.12. Marlon Romeo, 6.12. Scott Malone having a bad day, 6.20. I would say in this situation, anything above 6.5 would be a good rating. I think, like, you would expect. I think you would expect a decent championship player to get 6.5 in a championship game. You get less than that, there's something going on there. 7 and above, you're a very good championship player. 7.5 and above, you're an outstanding championship player. So they all add up, and then you get the rating for this game, your rating for the next game, add them up, divide it by the number of games, and then you got your rating for the player for the season, and then you can tell who is this player actually a championship player. And it's not looking too good for Marlon Romeo so far, because he played an Portsmouth game, didn't get a good mark for that, didn't get a good mark in this game. Is he a championship player? Can we do better? We've got Danny McNamara, but can we do better than either of them still? Remember Carlos Edward? He was alright, isn't he? There's a player like that out there, experienced right back that we can bring in. I know we need someone up front, but I don't know. So let's have a quick look. Touches. Who had the most touches for Millwall? Ballard, Cooper, Malone, Wallace, Kefton Bell, Murray Wallace. So shots, Benekafobi. There you go. The quality again. Two shots on target. You got to get your shots on target, because if you don't get your shots on target, you're not going to score. So 5 players having shots, and Benekafobi was the only one who had shots on target. That's probably why he's playing. That's why he's playing. Aerials 1. Yeah, Matt Smith. Head and shoulders literally above everyone else. Literally. 11 aerials 1. Jay Cooper 5. Ballard 5. Murray Wallace 3. Moving on to offense. Just quickly stroll through these. Key passes there. Dribbles. Only 3 dribbles. Matt Smith with a dribble. Really? Jesus. So fouled. All these players were fouled. Dispossessed. That's having the ball stolen off you. Malone twice. Unscheduled touches. That's poor ball control. Jed Wallace 4. Malone 3. Kefton Bell 3. Ryan Leonard 2. Saville 2. Ballard 2. Jay Cooper 2. Initially the whole squad except for Murray Wallace and Danny McNamara. Defense. Total tackles 5. Is basically everyone getting involved. There was no high tackler. Ryan Leonard with 5, Scott Malone with 5, Kefton Bell 4, Jacob with 3, McNamara 3. So McNamara come on, he had 10 minutes on the pitch, did 3 tackles, which is more than Marlon Romeo did in his 45 minutes on the pitch. Okay. Interceptions, Kefton Bell 4, Murray Wallace 4, Danny Ballard again, high numbers there. 3 from Danny Ballard. Clearances, Jay Cooper 7, Danny Ballard 6, including the one off the line. And then Ryan Leonard 3, Marlon Romeo 2, Benekafobi 2. Blocked shots. Who had the shots that were blocked? Jay Cooper, Ryan Leonard, Ballard and Kefton. They block shots. They block shots. So those 4 players blocked the shots of Fulham. Fouls. Who gave away foul? Ballard, Jed Wallace, and then these players here. Okay, so passing. Let's have a look at that. Last but not least. Passes overall, 45 for Ballard, Jake Cooper 42, Murray Wallace 36, Kefton Bell 32, and accuracy wise, so Jake Cooper not so good, 64, Daniel Ballard again not so good, Murray Wallace very good, third highest 80.6, just decent, Kefton Bell 32, 81% accurate. Scrolling down, Marlon Romeo not so good. Jed Wallace definitely not so good. Absolutely not so good. Barbiakowski again, that's not good. Matt Smith only 14 passes but 35 accuracy. Not very good at all. Danny McNamara though, only 2 passes and they were both accurate. So crosses and accurate crosses, which includes the corners that we had. Marlon Romeo again, 2 crosses, 0 accurate. It really isn't good enough. I know he's saying it's his first league game, but it really isn't good enough. He had similarly poor score in the Portsmouth game. If you go back and watch the stats, post-match stats video from last week from the Fulham game and see what Marlon Romeo got in that game. Not good at all. Jed Wallace, crossing. So his crossing was accurate, but his seemingly short passing wasn't. Scott Malone, not so much, only 25%. 4 crosses, 1 accurate. But Murray Wallace, 1 and 1. Should have crossed that ball first time then when he bombed down the left there. Something could have happened there. Just get it in there, mate. Get it in there. So, long balls and accurate long balls. Long balls, but 50%. That's actually pretty decent for him. That's because he had Matt Smith to aim for, I guess. So 20 long balls, 10 accurate. Jay Cooper, not so good, 12 and 4. Danny Ballard, 11 and 5, basically 50% as well. Oh, Murray Wallace, 7 and 0. Oh, that's not good. 7 long balls, 0 accurate. Kifton Bell 4 and 1, Marlon Romeo 3 and 1, Scott Malone 2 and 0. Okay, just wasn't working, was it? They had probably no one to aim to. So there you go. That's it for the stats for today's video. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.